Hello, Bowler. I haven't held a controller in like 3 weeks, so I am just trash right now.
TTS and Mike, just like the good old days.
Yay. Yes, sir. TC, it's the controller mic of the PS5 controller, and no ADHD setup and no macro. The actual good old days.
I got cooked up yesterday. Bad trip. Eventually I calmed down and my friend and I went to bed.
Did you take too much? Just like way too much or something?
Yeah.
Rip. Unfortunate. Yeah, bad trips fucking suck, dude. How much did you take? Also, should I play Icarus or normal RSG? I'm literally so fucking washed. Maybe I should just do Icarus to just warm up like some mechanics.
The Eddies were in a cold spot. I took the right amount, 22-ish, but I think the cold spot made them more potent or something. Icarus BTW.
Alright, I will run Icarus. I've never heard about cold making edibles more potent, but that's funny if real. Count it. Scared of the future. I'm so washed. So washed.
I had a 25 on Wednesday, same everything, but they weren't cold and I had a better trip, so it. Maybe they
Yeah,
weren't
that
evenly
makes sense.
distributed. It.
Yay, time for Icarus. Whee! Holy shit, bro is going to play the game.
I I streamed for like 1 hour 45 minutes-ish and the last 20 minutes is just straight paranoia.
Wait, should I play hardcore for record? I definitely will not. Bro, I remember when fucking Tiki would put all his worlds on hard mode and a wither skeleton literally one-shots you. Because it does like 7.5 hearts plus the damage of the
Hardcore Icarus skull 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 skull.
hardcore Icarus. Now that's a fucking idea. Hardcore Icarus. A Savannah blacksmith. Average.
Tiki be like hard mode world record 1. 1. 1. 1. It's longer than my stream.
Huh. Craft fucking shits, dude. Yay.
Did that man ever finish an RSG run?
It took a little while. I didn't start a timer. But that's fine. My voice is so sore from all that time at your dad's house last. I mean, what?
What is a timer?
Lava pool. Lava pool.
The weird part is that the day after the 25 I was a literal NPC, but today I'm fine.
You were an NPC? Fastest portal build in the fucking West. $166. I'm not finding this home portal, bro. It's in the middle of a
Yeah, I was
fucking
just brainless that day, driven around by instinct.
fortress, average fortress. Norway, dude. Average first seed has a warped and a fort.
8 I gotta go shovel. Good luck on runs.
Alright, sounds good.
Trimmer.
Hello, Steeler. I'm so unbelievably locked in.
Let's go, TTS is back. I will type so many slurs.
Real. Yes, I'm on the original gamer setup.
How's life?
IDK. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Life is chilling. I'm on break from school right now, which is why I'm at home. And I'm on the PS5 setup with the TTS. Negative 35, 42. Negative 35, 42. Oh my god. Tree in the lava.
Epoch mechanical leg 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 mechanical leg.
Bastion.
Globe showing Asia, Australia, globe showing Americas, globe showing Europe, Africa, globe showing Americas, globe showing Asia, Australia, globe showing Americas, 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 globe showing Asia, Australia, 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 globe showing Asia, Australia. Globe showing Asia, Australia, 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 globe showing Americas, globe showing Americas, globe showing Americas. What's the Icarus PB?
1028, but I'm definitely not beating that. Where's the fucking, is it here? I'm pretty sure it's here.
Camping volcano.
Wait, why is that on this? Oh, I forgot these two. What the f- They fucking picked up my gold blocks. Fucking idiots.
Maya's after Taco Bell volcano 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 volcano.
I love Taco Bell so much. Fuck it, bro. I'm definitely not hitting pearls, so I'm not gonna care about backups. Oh, I actually hit 6 pearls, what the fuck?
There are no Taco Bells in Germany, but I wanna go to America specifically to eat Taco Bowl.
Why are there no Taco Bells in Germany? That's so sad.
And Wendy's and all that fast food stuff.
Wendy's is the best fast food. Okay. Um,
We only have McDonald's, BK, KFC, and Subway here.
KFC.
So unepic but probably good for society.
Yeah. Yay, treasure. Let's go. Bro, this is like so slow, man. When I'm at um when I'm at college, I mostly cook or like I mean eating out is like
Opinion
sometimes, but
on
it's usually
creaking.
not fast food. And so when I come home, I have fast food again, and it's fun. My family has a lot of fast food, maybe too much, but it is what it is. This is my first time playing 1.21.50, or like with the creaking, whatever the one with the creaking is.
I feel that, TBH, fast food more than twice a week makes the tummy go bad.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. But that wasn't a problem for me in like high school and shit, because I just like tanked it, bro. Like I just had like iron stomach, and it doesn't, it just didn't matter. But now it does matter. Like I've become weak. I've become weak and used to normal food and vegetables. I remember Joe Biden last year came to see my family for like a week, and we had like barbecue like 3 days and like
Consume more
chicken
shit
like
food.
2 days, and it was like, and then Joe Biden's stomach was just like exploding because of all the just fucking fast food and meat. And I was like, this is the experience. This is the Sauce and Steve family experience.
I joined stream for 3 seconds.
1, 2, 3. Get out of here.
Sauce is already talking about shitting himself.
No,
Oh wait, you meant Indiana, not Biden. I am stupid.
Indiana.
I hate you, opium sir.
Offie. You, me, and Bowler need to fucking co-op Icarus, bro. I have been fiending for Icarus co-op world record ever since you and Fartment took it in the fucking summer, bro. This is the best chance we'll get, even though it will be shit because I don't have PC, and usually PC is like super nice and sexy for load times and whatever.
My internet cut of I heard offie me you bowler need to fuck.
What? What? Pause. What? What? Co-op Icarus to beat the fucking 830 whatever with Darkmint. I almost thought about buying Darkmint
That's what
another
he said,
few months
nothing
of
more.
PS Plus just so he could. I thought about, it's like, what is it, like $10 for like 1 month of PS Plus? I low-key thought about it just for this, but
Thanks,
also I'm
Bowler.
fucking washed as hell. Like it's
Frankie
over, dude.
Sauce
I'm
Momini.
so washed. Washed. Freaking Steve. That is what I'll change my channel name to. Wow, looting 3. That's so awesome.
Brick 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 brick. I am back for like 5 minutes. Probably weren't evenly distributed.
Probably wasn't evenly distributed.
Cold face, 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 thumbs up. Hello, bow guy.
Bow guy.
Hello, Stulor. Hi, bowl guy.
The chat of all time. This is
Hi,
a
bow
certified 2022 moment. Where the fuck is my tag village? Whoa, dude, Bow Guy is here? Oh my god, no way. Dude, I haven't seen Bow Guy in like 7 years.
Like chat, is this real? If only Hash was here.
Ash was never here. What? Well, maybe he is now. Oh wow, my hero. 24 bread and Icarus. Does he have enough food?
Sack, can you get shave here?
Shaving my sack live on stream? I mean, what?
I am also bear. Flint, can
Go
you
think
get
he
steel
also
here?
offy.
Go away.
Ah,
Go away. Okay, sorry.
where's the Golgum?
Go
No.
away.
Where's the fucking... Where did he go, man?
Me when I see
Dumbass.
ethnic
Oh, there he
minorities,
is.
including women.
My favorite ethnic minority is women. Oh wait, I have such a smart plan. I build up with the one
Women
crafting
are an
table,
ethnic minority.
and then there we go.
Speaking head, speaking head, speaking head.
Yes.
Women are ethnic minority. Trust. Woman emoji. My least favorite ethnic minority is women too. 1. 1. 1.
Do I check blacksmith?
One.
I feel like it's a
One.
misplay to check
One.
blacksmith, but we're going for
Grinning
fun
face,
and
grinning
good
face,
times.
grinning face, grinning face, grinning face.
Wow. Okay, maybe it's not a misplay.
Top 10 least favorite ethnic minorities. Cold face, 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 thumbs up.
She ethnic on my minority?
1.
This is definitely gonna light me on fire.
H asterisk T face.
H asterisk T face.
I have become addicted
Wow,
to
nice
Scooter
fort.
June videos.
Where did my axe go? Oh, I fucking dropped it because I'm stupid. 120, 24. Wow, that is...
Egg emoji omelet reference. Those who know skull and crossbones.
Wait, that's my new name, is Skull and Crossbones.
Skill and crossbones. Skill and issue. Sauce is a pirate speaking head speaking head speaking head speaking head speaking head. Burger and fries.
Oh my god, they got through.
Yeah.
Only 4?
North Tower and South Tower.
Real.
Me when the McDonald's McDonald Don drive through at McDon.
Please drop. Oh my god, you
Discord on
fucker.
TV is very scuffed.
Do I live? Yes.
A dix to diet chumsuti and it sitsi at dix xigjate di idol. 5 Freddy, Knights, Knight and Freddy 5, Freddy Knights, 5
Another fortress.
speaking head speaking
Yay.
head speaking head.
What 5 minutes of bowler guy does to a motherfucker. Warped! Wow! Yay.
Would you rather have a gay son or a daughter?
Huh.
Stuhler. Yes.
This is like the worst umbrella setup I've ever done.
Bowler. I'd rather have Stuhler. Bowler. Funny mayonnaise.
I'd rather have funny mayonnaise.
If rather have an X4 Chronos Sigma Light Saber Pro limited edition than a daughter. Sauce so locked in he might serve a life sentence. Sigma Sigma. Sauce gets pardoned by Joe Biden speaking head 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 speaking head. What's your opinion on Skibidi Toilet?
Interesting conundrum. I have no idea. Oh, it was negative 121, like 20. I'm so far. Like 800 vlogs. I've got to have fucking 10, 12 pearls by now.
Sigma Omicron Epsilon Epsilon Chi Omicron Mu Alpha Iota Nu Alpha Chi Epsilon Iota Upsilon Gamma Epsilon Alpha. 716942.
That is not my chords. That is just objectively not my chords. This is a pretty good warp. I just got bad rates, I think.
Leave on 6. It's okay with Greek but doesn't know how to pronounce it. Phi epsilon upsilon gamma omega kappa alpha iota theta alpha xi epsilon chi sigma omega.
Kai? Like who? Kai Cenat? I mean, bro, I don't have any fucking drop
Chi
rates.
sigma omega.
We're going for completion here, guys.
Alpha 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 beta 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 beta.
Yay, 12. Far to this direction. Ow. Wow, this terrain back is favorable.
Euro plus at 923. Euro 001. Euro psi j 882 2. Euro equals dollar pi degree dollar cent dollar pi tilde degree yen degree. Alpha a rho alpha a. Hi, it's Sauce from the future. I stare at an Enderman and die in 4 minutes. Awesome TTS.
Is that it? I started my timer late, but this could still sub 15. That would be fun.
Euro equals dollar, pound equals dollar, therefore pound equals euro. Sauce, did you practice funny one cyclosoid matches sick chunk? Snail 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 snail. I'll stay for the end of this run. I may not be British, but it to get pounded.
What?
Same.
What? What?
I need to edit a video.
That was so interesting. That was the stronghold too.
Great speedrun.
Yes.
What happened?
I fell into a cave and died. Was it like negative 750?
I may not be
100?
Jewish, but the drip is real.
Fell into cave. Cause of death.
Pounded. British man loses pound versus American man losing pound clinking beer mugs.
Wait, we're doing it, guys. We're gonna speed the run. We're gonna speed the run. We're gonna speed the run.
Those who know. Trimmer go fast.
It's fine. I don't have half a heart.
Pounded, 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 alpha, alpha, alpha. Bowler guy, what's your favorite brain rot term? Dumbas.
I thought it would go further. It just ended.
I agree with Offie. Dumbaz. Trombone cycle. His trombone cycle.
This is the portal room of all time.
Hit asterisk trombone cycle. Wooden door dollar euro cycle. I'm on my trombone cycle. Slot machine, 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 turkey slot machine, slot machine, slot machine. Kennedy faked his death cycle. Nice eye fills. Sauce do a euro dollar cycle. Do zero cycle. Trombone cycle. Hype for the 3 cycle. Do the tax evasion, no dollar cycle. Did I ever tell you how I got a channel strike because Stuhler said something anti-Semitic on TTS?
That's so based.
And the crowd goes wild, speaking head, 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 speaking head. What? What did I say? I can't say it.
That'd be funny if Avi just made that
I
up.
can't say it. But it was something about hating a group of people. Can you
Can you
describe it?
describe it? Can you describe it?
Sauce do the war crime sandwich tax evasion cycle. It's real.
Real and true.
I was forced to take a 15-minute long course. Oh yeah, I still support that statement. Speaking head, speaking head, speaking head, speaking head, speaking head. Let's play 20 questions in Sauce's chat. 1. 1.
All right, Bowler
1.
Guy
1. On
plays
why
20
racism is
questions.
bad. Foul. The strike was only dropped 3 months after. Is your person known for one cycling?
Oh, I'm thinking of the person? I thought it was you who was thinking of the person. Full Golem skip, wow.
The answer is no. I hate black people. Face purple crying, face blue white eyes, face orange raised eyebrow, face orange raised eyebrow, cat orange whistling. Sauce commit tax evasion now. At officer, I hate black people, I hate Jewish people, I hate Asian people. Tax evasion channel strike blue circle cold face cold face cold face cold face cold
I'm
face
about to
thumbs
be
up.
channel striked for tax evasion. I think I had a channel strike for playing copyrighted music for like a really long time, and I just like never got it like taken down until like recently. Lamau. Imagine Sauce and Steve channel gets deleted. That would be so funny. Fucking hates you. Oh yay, the enter nether.
Why strike a 300 sub channel?
She strike on my channel. Wait, isn't this gonna take a million years because they changed the crying or the time for obsidian mining to be like super fucking long?
Sauce, it's okay, Joe Biden has a month in office, he can pardon you.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Now it's not too rough with iron.
It's
There
already
are
been
2
20
gold
seconds.
blocks
Oh,
and a
it's
gold
fine.
pick.
Looting too, what the fuck? Okay.
Loathing
Oh, what the
4.
fuck am I doing?
Stuhler was right, thumbs up. Loathing 4.
Tall portal.
And the crowd goes silent. Speaking head, speaking head, speaking head, speaking head. Try not to throw the speedrun challenge.
403 with looting too. 28 210.
And the crowd goes home speaking head 100 points 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 dizzy bomb collision. This month I'm doing a challenge called December. It's where I try to make it through the month of December.
That's so interesting.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. No Nerd November.
I'm about to fail No Nerd November. This looks like a really good warp spot, but you never know.
Mayazich's May. No Nation November - the world's nuclear arsenal released. No Breathing November, Cardi reference.
No Cardi November. I'm not gonna make it through No Cardi November.
FY homicide. No Homicide July.
No.
Do dalu do. Tax evasion September. Do derlu do. Committing felonies January.
Does bro have enough pearls? Wow. That is the most paid actor fortress I have ever seen.
The finale of No August October. Portugal Fortress.
No Portugal July.
Portugal Fortress. Portugal Fortress. No FR asterisk in February. No Isaac Newton November.
Why do I
No
just have
Saw
no
Saturday.
rods? Why do I just have 0 fucking rods, dude?
No Rod Fortress. Bloke is blind. No Rod December. Roddy Rich. Five Nights in FR asterisk.
4 for 27, bro.
Well played, Trimmer.
What was I supposed to do?
Trimmer
I
died in the
got
Fortress
so
One.
fucking screwed.
One.
If only my looting
Clearly
3
the
sword
game's fault.
didn't break.
True beta.
True beta. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
USAC.
You, Steve. Ugh. Why is this world taking so long to load? Why is this world taking so long to load? What the? It's probably about to crash my fucking game, bro. I'm probably spawning in the Bastion. Oh yeah, man. This fucking seed takes 30 seconds.
Sock and drawer. No dollar December.
I wanna fly away.
No forklift February.
No. No Diddy December. Wow, I spawned in the village.
Verlig. No food February.
Is that possible?
Trump supporters when I shit my pants in public.
Oh my God, I need 19 emeralds.
Top 10 trading moments.
Full
Trauma
iron
play the
tools.
game. No Argentina August.
Bowler Village, but it doesn't have enough stuff.
No Marks March. No swimming suit September.
No nakedness march. Oh wait.
No bitches October.
That's pretty easy for Stu there.
I hate you.
Interesting spawn. Why did I just... I
Don't you wanna practice the 1 cycles before running?
already did that.
Oh, you already started running.
Yeah. Temple pages. Temple pages, trimmer pages,
Hey
temple.
Uncle Lady.
How does the thing go again?
Can I increase pages?
Increase pages. Yes, Stuhler, you may increase your pages.
Increase the gender pay gap.
No, Stuhler, don't increase the gender pay gap. Stuhler. Increase temple pages. Stuhler, what are your thoughts on GNX? Wow, negative 800 spawn chords. I'm sure there will be a village. Stuhler, thoughts on GNX?
Look Haas back.
Yes, I am back.
Hi.
Hello, robot. It has been so many years.
Decades.
Decades and eons. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, 12:30 today. Trimmer. Trimmer, get the seed, trimmer. Oh, you loved in spring, the way she looks at him. Headed for after school meetings, they've got it in for me. For all it's worth, the key to life on earth. Join forces, the carousels and their horses, forever spinning round, never coming down. Join us on touch you up, touch you up, it's everything until you had enough. Come on out, come on out, come on out, come on out. 21, 132.
Oh yeah, we're also a podcast. Oh, baby. We here.
We steer.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi, that's Brandon Perna, and this is GP.
I wanted to make fun of
I'm Tom Grossi, that's Brandon Perna, and this is GP.
I wanted to make fun of Beware for saying that he thought that intro was oddly sexual.
I don't think it was odd.
But as I was thinking about how I'd make fun of him, I realized he's right.
I don't think it was oddly sexual. I think, if anything, to be expected at this point. I mean, we're, like, at some point, folks, like, we're 15 weeks into the season. We've been doing this show for, what, 3 years? If at this point we're finding any of this behavior odd, I don't.
That's on you.
Yeah,
I don't want to. I think this is year 4, actually. Season 4.
Oh, good God. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to victim blame, but
Yeah.
at some point, the audience, when they're clicking on it, they're like, all right, we're expecting pooping. Where there's probably going to be some guttural sounds that are going to be made. There's definitely going to be penis jokes.
Yeah. And I cannot wait to talk about today's sponsor later.
So, This is legitimately.
You guys, I think, made this happen. I think you
Yeah.
guys made this happen.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think that this is from the audience. So I'm
Yeah.
actually this is gonna be pretty great. Yeah, Josh Allen's an absolute monster. We have a ton to talk about. A ton of injuries yesterday. There's a bunch of injury updates. We have some people who are out for the season. There's some people who are weak. Some massive injuries as well.
Yeah.
It was a crazy day in the NFL, and it sucks, especially any injury. But to be this close to the postseason, and now we only have 3 games left. You know, it's coming down to the wire.
Yeah, there was injuries. There was just a ton of bad, sloppy football. I think there was 51 turnovers on Sunday.
There was
Just
10,
most on the
10, Brandon.
in the Bengals game.
10,
Yeah.
10. There was 26 flags.
Yeah, it's crazy. Most of it's 2016, I think, turnovers on a single Sunday. A lot of those were also in the Broncos Colts game.
Yeah.
And just a bunch of quarterbacks who you didn't have high expectations for also getting benched this week. Will Levis got benched. Jake Haener got benched.
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston got benched. Like, it was a little nuts. And my only gripe for this week is the 3 games, like the 3 or 4 games I wanted to watch the most were all in the afternoon window.
Yeah.
Like, I thought Broncos Colts should have been moved to the morning slot because we had Bills and Lions, you had Eagles and Steelers, and
Buccaneers Chargers. Buccaneers Chargers.
yeah, Bucs Chargers.
Which,
Thank
by the
you,
way,
and yes, thank you, Tampa Bay. Thank you, Baker Mayfield and Bucky Irving and Mike Evans. I love you guys.
I'm so happy for Mike Evans, man. I really hope he gets 1,000 again.
Everybody's pulling for it.
Everybody's pulling for Mikey Evans to hit 1,000.
I don't know if the Colts are going to be making the playoffs after that. I mean, because the Texans also won, and that's a big win for the Texans to beat the Dolphins, or another contending AFC team. So, Texans are this close to putting that thing away. And
Texans fans were very happy with the Broncos yesterday.
Yeah.
I love being able to help another fan base by winning, not losing.
I mean, because the Texans, they clinched the AFC South yesterday, so I think that was going to be kind of the one way in for the Colts, to be honest with you. So I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. Dude, yeah, Buccaneers, man. I mean, what a performance. We were talking about that for a hot second, but dude, Mike Evans, a monster. Baker Mayfield, holy crap, man. And going up against that defense, and I picked the Chargers to win, even though again, Gus Edwards, they have no run game without J.K. Dobbins. So I was like, okay, that defense is going to be able to do enough. They should be able to stop them. They should be able to move the ball because the Buccaneers defense is a little wishy-washy. But nope. Holy crap, man. And that's a huge win for the Buccaneers. They pull up front. We're going to see the Falcons tonight, who I would assume are going to get a win over the Raiders. But who the hell knows with Kirk Cousins. But yeah, the Buccaneers are in good shape to win the South.
Yeah.
Let's go, Max. You see that, Perna? That's because of you. Max, the offer for the house was
Oh, hell
accepted.
yeah.
Max just had to use those
Nice.
sticky hands, and he was able to get that house. So,
Nice, Max. I love it.
nice mattresses in there, I imagine.
He's out of the mattress game.
Oh, he's out of the mattress game. Getting out of it?
Out of it.
It was your dog eat dog.
Yeah. You got a baby coming. Little baby coming.
No more mattress
So
game.
congrats.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, the 40 points the Bucks put up on the Chargers, most by any team this season against LA.
Yep.
And the Ravens put up 30, and I think the Bengals 27. So that's impressive, Tampa.
No, they
This
deserve
one,
credit.
didn't know how Tampa was going to be able to move forward. They look legit, dude. If the Bucks can beat the Eagles in the playoffs again,
I mean,
save anybody from having to play the Eagles. And now it's like you want Tampa to beat the Eagles because I don't think anybody wants to play Philly right now.
no, nobody wants to play Philly, who had a big win over Pittsburgh yesterday. Damn, man. They, I think also, too, it was a really helpful game for Jalen Hurts. I think that there's a lot of noise coming from outside the building and from within the building, too. But Jalen Hurts, 25 for 32, 290 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, he also had a rushing touchdown too, ran it 15 times. I mean, yeah, there's not going to be a lot of criticism about Jalen Hurts, and I feel like after last week, it was just elevated, the criticism of Jalen Hurts, because he didn't have a great game last week. And then you have this stuff like with A.J. Brown and Brandon Graham talking about stuff. So I think this is the perfect game that they needed to have. The defense continues to be really damn good. That was crazy. The one thing I wanted to pull up, folks are talking about this in the live stream. Okay, one second, I'm going to share this. The most impressive thing from the Eagles yesterday was that final drive. Because that final
drive or some shit?
Dude, it was a work of art. So, here's the thing, right? This final drive, because this is a relatively close game for a hot second, 10 minutes and 29 seconds. So It was a 21-play drive, and they just grinded them down. And
that's a lot of third down conversions.
Fourth down conversion, and Pittsburgh just never saw the ball again. And they moved all the way down to Pittsburgh 8. So this is why the Eagles are so dangerous. They have the defense, right, that can stick around with anybody.
Yeah.
And they can just grind you down. And it wasn't even the Saquon Barkley show yesterday.
No, they did it a different way, which is scary for anybody who's got to play them. And we've talked. Yeah, Allen, MVP. We've talked a lot about the tush push over the last 3 years.
Yeah.
But it being such a reliable way to pick up a yard is significant. And I'm going to compare it to the Broncos game, because when you know you can just pick it up on 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1 with that play, it's kind of like having a secret weapon. Like, it really is. There was a play in the Broncos game. It was 3rd and 1, and the Broncos were running like poo-poo. The run game was caca. I'll tie that to our sponsor later as well. But 3rd and 1, they drop Bo Nix back. He throws it 20 yards downfield for his 2nd or 3rd pick of the day on 3rd and 1, because you don't have the confidence to pick up 1 yard, just with your regular run game. But if you're an offense who is in that situation and every single time, let's just run that play and we'll pick it up, that can change so many things. It can prevent you from making a fucking mistake like I watched Bo Nix do in a game that was wild yesterday. So, having that on top of that defense playing, really good football, on top of going against Russell Wilson, the Russell Wilson I saw a lot of last year, that's what's kind of hard to convey about Russ. Good defense. He's had a very nice football season, but what did he do for the team to bail him out, to make a play? And he wasn't bad in that game. And it's fine because you're only paying him, $1 million or whatever. It stung when that's your guy and you're paying him, 30, 40 million, and you can't elevate your team the way you want him to in those situations.
And there was no George Pickens too, which obviously does make a difference in that game because he was inactive for.
Sure, but there's been, at times for Josh Allen, no Coleman, no Kincaid, Mahomes hasn't had his dudes for most of the year.
Russell Wilson ain't Josh Allen.
It doesn't mean Russ is bad. It's just he's just not at the level we got used to. And in games like this, he's not the guy who's gonna get you the win anymore. And I think we saw that from Pittsburgh. And also, the Steelers, T.J. Watt sprained his ankle or something in that game.
So real quick, just to go through this, it was just announced McNeil, defensive lineman for the Lions, that's season ending. So he's out. That is brutal. He's been good for them this year. Mahomes has a high ankle sprain. T.J. Watt has a low ankle sprain. Geno Smith is getting tested done on his knee. Structurally, they announced yesterday that it seemed okay. PS2 has a minor ankle sprain. And also Bose, a wide receiver for the Dolphins with that scary hit yesterday. There is an update that came out about 30 minutes ago. That after staying a head injury, remains at a local Houston hospital for evaluation overnight. He has movement in all extremities, and an initial testing revealed positive results, and he's still under care of the doctors. So, that's at least good news that he's a former doctor too. But yeah, a lot of in the title too. A lot of injuries yesterday, and the Lions, man, they just lose another one. You talk about the Steelers in particular. TJ Watt, depending on how the severity of that injury, that completely changes the trajectory of the Steelers as they're about to enter a gauntlet of games too. Like, it's not going to be a fun time right now for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and what? Nick Chubb broke his foot too.
Chubb broke
In
his
a
foot.
meaningless game for the Browns. Like, it was a brutal day for injuries.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, the Lions losing 2 defenders, that's actually better than a normal weekend for Detroit. But these are 2 important players who are going, like Carlton Davis went down in that game, going to IR. Like, they're fucked. I think
Detroit
they're fucked.
keeps getting punched in the face.
Yeah,
I mean, you look at that defense too. I mean, they could not stop the Bills at all. Like, the entire game. You know, Josh Allen was running all over them, man. I mean, they had no response to it. You know, and they didn't go away. They kept fighting, but
No, yeah, their offense can hang. They can beat a lot of teams, but I don't. When you lose that many
Things are out.
starters, and it's not just they're on IR. Like, maybe they get Anzalone back at the end of the season. Maybe they get Hutchinson back if they can stay alive in the playoffs, long enough. But bad. It is bad.
Oh, yeah.
Detroit on the injury front.
There was also not one, but 2 instances yesterday. One for the Bengals and one for the Indianapolis Colts. Jonathan Taylor, who dropped the effing ball right before the goal line. That is one thing I will never, ever understand from any football perspective. You are holding on to that football until you are in the back of the end zone. What are we doing out here? That's a high school.
Oh, that changed the game for me, Tom.
Yeah, I would
That
say
was a
so.
big one.
I'd say so.
And of all the players, Jonathan Taylor's one of the last ones I would have guessed might make that mistake. And I mentioned it in the recap last night. Like, for a veteran running back to do that, a guy who is, used to scoring touchdowns, he hadn't fumbled hadn't lost a fumble in 2 years. I think it was his first fumble of the season. Okay, so ball security, great. We've seen Jonathan Taylor be the best running back in the league. So for him to make that mistake, it is as rare of a play as you will ever see, because Bengals, that's a defender, right? It's a defender running into the end zone. He's trying to do whatever. I get a defender getting too excited. They don't get into the end zone very often. And the other situation, usually like a rookie, right? A rookie, maybe he doesn't score much. His first NFL touchdown or 2, he fucks up. But Jonathan Taylor, and that changed. It changed the game.
Yeah.
Not that the Broncos did anything with that, Tom. They went 3 and out right after that. Just, here's the greatest gift the football gods can blaze upon you. How about we do nothing with it, is what the Broncos offense said. But it took 7 points off the board for the Colts, and I think in the grand scheme of the game, that probably makes a difference. I don't know if the Colts get desperate and try to run a trick play that leads to a Nick Bonito pick 6. But I will forever be grateful to Jonathan Taylor. In Indianapolis, the Colts, just in general, continue to give to the Broncos. So many great gifts they've given us. John Elway, Peyton Manning, and now a winning season for the first time since 2016, and a 91% chance to make the playoffs. So thank you, Indy. Well, should we keep talking? Oh, wait, no, before we keep talking about this game, Tom, I am very excited for this. Oh, now, you guys have forced us to talk about poop so many times. Yes, we started the trend.
Yeah, we did.
We started the trend. Oh, I didn't think about this graphic much. Here, watch. Let me go full screen. There, look at that tushy. Tom's Big Tushy. Look at that. That we have Tushy as a sponsor. We got a bidet because we talked about taking poops so many times on this show. So many times. And when this opportunity came through, I was like, Tom, we have to do this, right? Like, this is maybe the most perfect GPS sponsor we could have.
I can't.
I am very was tested. Yes, now to grab your deal before it's gone and don't.
Is it warm water or cold water?
And don't forget to get the best gift this holiday season. Might want to check shipping. I don't know how quickly it can get there. We're a little late on the read, but if you want to give somebody a butt cleaning gift, this is the one.
I didn't realize you recorded a video for it, and that caught me so off guard. That was something. That was hells to the F.
Dude, it is. You will never forget your first bidet experience. I'm telling you.
Now, is it the warm water or cold water?
This one's cold.
Okay. All right. So it was a little little perk
Yeah.
up. Okay. Right.
The stream is strong. And there's options for backwash.
It's
Hot wash.
is it like sprinkler, jet, like just like on a hose? You're just like, give me the jet.
Yeah.
Just like lift off.
For their next one, I want you to be able to select what type of shit you just had, so it knows exactly how to clean it. But man, I'm just genuinely happy with having this now. I'm gonna be the biggest bidet advocate. My friends are gonna be like, "Shut up! Stop talking about it."
It's gonna be your version of an air fryer. You're gonna be like, no. You gotta get a bidet. It's life changing. Life changing.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about, Peter. It was a wild time. Also, speaking of a whole bunch of crap, I think the curse wheel has amounted to a whole bunch of crap as P for the D dominated the curse wheel last night as the Green Bay mother-loving Packers.
Yeah,
Seattle Seahawks. That's right.
it was a good win. It was a dominant win.
Brought down. And that's what I'm saying. We got them.
Yeah.
We got them.
The Seahawks, they weren't playing well while Geno was in. They got even worse when Sam Howell came in.
Oh my God, dude. And
He was. Go ahead.
I want to say too, like the offensive line for Seattle hasn't been great. It's been their defense for the past couple weeks. And someone asked me about Geno Smith a few weeks ago, and they're like, what do we do with Geno? And there's 1 year left on his contract. And I think like Geno Smith is the perfect quarterback for the current situation in Seattle. Don't have a good O-line. The run game can be good, and it also can not be good. And I think that Geno's going to kind of get the best out of that offense and just where they are right now. That doesn't mean they don't go get a quarterback this year. Or after, Geno's contract is up, they go get a quarterback. But holy crap, the difference between Geno Smith and Sam Howell is significant. With the tools at his disposal, especially that O-line, the Packers, we got 7 sacks last night. We never get 7 sacks. So, it was a big day for that defense. 2 interceptions as well. That defense played real, real good. Edgerrin Cooper being back was a game changer on that defense. He had been out, came back, led the game on Packers and tackles, had an interception, had sacked, like he played his ass off. We still don't have Jair Alexander. And then another returning guy on the offense, Romeo Dobbs, had 2 touchdowns last night, including one phenomenal grab. I mean, like going down and getting that fingertips. Dude, so the Packers, yeah, they look pretty good. There's things to nitpick. There's things to look at and be like, okay, LaFleur has not won a challenge yet this year, so that's kind of problematic. There's wasting those. And 2, if we run it on 4th and short, out of shotgun one more time up the middle, my head's going to explode. It's going to explode. But overall, a very nice win. Jordan Love has not thrown an interception in 4 games. He's been playing very, very well. Toyota Love is here. And while they didn't clinch a playoff spot, and instead with our Packers win, the Vikings clinched the playoff spot. So, great. Yeah, the Packers, they're in good shot now, and I think they can clinch next Monday after they beat the Saints.
Yeah.
Low ankle sprain for TJ Watt. Low ankle sprain.
Which is the one you want. You can recover from that. The Broncos and Packers this season, again, been oddly linked in terms of how they play, I feel like, week to week. Again, Packers win 30-13, Broncos win 31-13. If we can actually manifest this unlikely Super Bowl, the signs are pointing to it happening. Now, I don't think the Broncos actually have the team to do it. I think the Packers are much closer to having the right team to do it right now. But
dude, Bonito is having the year of his life. Bonito,
yeah,
season of his life, dude. You remember when you drafted him? Because that was the draft where you didn't have any early picks, right?
Yeah.
He was, round 3? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I literally called you. I was like, dude, I think like Bonito's gonna be pretty damn good because I was like, I'm so happy that he is having the season he is having for you guys because he seems like a really good player coming out of college, and now, dude, another pick 6.
He's the first guy since T.J. Watt to have 10-plus sacks and 2 defensive touchdowns. Or J.J. Watt, 10-plus sacks, 2 defensive touchdowns in the same season. It wasn't a pick 6. Technically, it was a fumble recovery because of the backwards pass, which is just a stupid stat. If you catch the ball in the air, it should be an interception. But yeah, that basically ended the game. The Broncos win was so nice because obviously if they lost, they dropped down to 52% chance to get in the playoffs, which would have tied them with the Colts. The win knocks them up to 91. The Chargers lose, so we jump to the 6th seed in the playoffs seeding. And the defense, they gave up a touchdown on the Colts opening drive. After that, they did not give up a touchdown. The points the Colts got were huge. One of them definitely was good field position. So the defense was great again. And we adjusted without Levi Wallace, but also Anthony Richardson, who looked great on the opening drive. Like, man, I don't know what to make of Richardson right now. And I'm saying this in a game where I watched Bo Nix throw 3 horrible interceptions.
Sure.
Okay? I'm not saying Richardson's better than Bo Nix or worse than Bo Nix, but if I'm a Colts fan, I'm starting to ask, like, when's it going to come together for Richardson? And I know I'm only saying this off of one game, but it was concerning. Another, sub 50% completion day for Richardson. Indy just, their offense couldn't get anything going like the Broncos. And Denver wins that game 31-13, and I think if you didn't watch the game, you'll see some highlights like Broncos dominated that game. We were trailing all the way until the 4th quarter. And the 3rd quarter was just, it felt like last season as a Broncos fan. We did nothing. And every gift we got from the Colts, we squandered. And Bo Nix was just making god-awful throws. And then we scored 21 points in the 4th quarter, and it feels like nobody can fucking beat us because our defense is awesome. Pat Surtain is awesome.
Yeah.
Nick Bonito's awesome. Jonathan Cooper's
You are.
awesome. Will Lutz has been money. And it's
Bowler is back one.
it's the
One.
thing that if the Broncos
Bowler's back.
if we
One.
get bounced in the first game or if we get embarrassed in the first game, it's because we
Bo
can't run
guy.
the ball for shit. And
Bo
I think that's
guy.
one thing that your Packers have done so well over the last month. And even like last night, it wasn't like Josh Jacobs was, destroying the.
Bo guy. Bo guy. Bo guy. Bo guy.
I have to pick up my sister in a half hour, so I'm not going to stay long.
That's okay, Bo guy. You can watch this run where I will complete it. 15:51. 15 negative 51.
Epsilon rho tau epsilon theta iota omicron pi alpha sigma delta phi gamma eta xi kappa lambda zeta chi psi omega beta nu mu.
Row. Yay, treasure bastion. Yay, treasure bastion.
Mu 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 mewing.
Yay. I'm mewing.
Trimmer died in the fortress again.
It's okay, Bowler guy.
L.
It's okay. Bowler guy, it's okay. It's okay. No need to panic. Trimmer, no need to panic. It's okay. 425 on the Z. And it's all Birch Forest.
Sauce real talk, what is your least fave ethnic minority?
I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Real talk. For real talk. Lava pool in the well. See, Bowler, it's fine.
BTW.
See, Bowler, it's if I didn't die in the fortress, then I wouldn't have rolled this seed. And this seed is the seed.
You would have rolled it on your next reset.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, it wouldn't have happened.
Bruh.
He took
So
all
I
my
gather
fucking
that your least
carrots.
fave ethnic minority is playing out a run.
Yes. The most oppressed minority is Minecraft speedrunners. I will die on this hill. I have 2 bread, it's so fine.
Maybe depressed. Oh Mal.
Mama. I remember one time Hayden said that we were all hating him like they hated on Jesus. That was so funny. 28-20. What the fu- What is that fort? Average fucking sauce and seed fort proximity, apparently.
Yeah,
Where's the
Hayden is our
spawn?
almighty father of bedrock speedrunning.
Bedrock bed running.
Will Sauce die in the fort? Place your bets now.
The crouch button didn't work. The crouch button didn't work. I died outside of the fortress, technically.
Selling bets for $2, €1.75.
Pound, 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 pound.
The answer was yes.
Pound, 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 pound.
0%.
Pound, euro, pound. No, I died outside the fort. I died outside the fort. Doesn't count. Pound, 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 pound.
You literally just fell off the fort. Now that counts.
No, it doesn't. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Where did are my items resting on nether brick? They are not. They're not resting on nether brick. Thus, you see? You see, Bowler Guy? This is the logic that makes sense.
If a wither skeleton knocks you off.
Yeah, I know, but a wither skeleton did not knock me off. So, I don't think you thought about that one. Owned liberal. Bow guy. Bow guy. I believe in Bow guy. I think when I'm back on the Joe Biden setup, I will probably go back to 1.18. RSG. I don't know if it's time yet, because I've had my PV for a while, and I don't know if I want to commit the time to do that, to try and go after it. And I would need to, like, heavily de-rest. But I think it might be fun. Get a few more sub-30s. Or some shit like that. I don't know. I want to beat Bowler Guy's time. I want sub-15. But, like, do I actually want it, though? That's the question. Is Bow Guy still here? Bow Guy, do not leave me, Bow Guy. It has not been 30 minutes. Oh, wow. Bow Guy, no.
Seahawks in the run game, but
Yeah,
last
dude.
month, and even like last night, it wasn't like Josh Jacobs for shit. It's the thing that if the Broncos go to the playoffs, if we get bounced in the first game or if we get embarrassed in the first game, it's because we can't run the ball for shit. And I think that's one thing that your Packers have done so well over the last month. And even like last night, it wasn't like Josh Jacobs was, destroying the Seahawks in the run game, but it's you trust your line. You're handing him the ball a lot, and you're just chipping away at your opponents. And the Broncos, we can't do that. We don't stay committed to the run. I don't know. That's what scares me. The run.
Well, I mean,
I'll just say I admire the Packers' commitment to it, and it helps. It's helped limit Jordan Love's mistakes. And we've seen him play mistake-free football before. We've seen that with Bo Nix, but it's late in the season. This is a point in the year where we need to help our rookie quarterback because I don't think he's going to be perfect as the games get tougher. So that's one thing that worries me just a little bit.
Well, dude, I mean, that entire first drive was all Josh Jacobs and ended with a Josh Jacobs touchdown. I mean, literally first play, throw to Josh Jacobs, throw to Josh Jacobs, Josh Jacobs run, 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 Jordan Love scramble, Josh Jacobs run, touchdown. That was the entire first drive. And you're 100% correct. I mean, so he's 26 for 94. He's the third best in yardage, in rushing yards this season, Josh Jacobs. He has 11 touchdowns, right? I mean, dude went 26 for 94, but the Packers ran for 140 yards. Like, that's how you're going to have a balanced offense. And, yeah, that's going to control the clock, lean on them. Yeah. Exactly like you said, especially if, like, Jordan Love's struggling that day. Josh Jacobs. I mean,
yeah.
That's a huge weapon to have. And, like, that's also what makes a team like the Eagles so damn good, right? They obviously can lean on their running game. They're going to be totally fine. I mean, some of the best teams are going to be able to do that because it's just adding that extra wrinkle. Like, if you have a good defense and you can grind these teams down, like, that's in the cold, like, that's how you're going to win some January football as we get closer and closer to it. So.
Yeah, and I think Sean Payton had so much success with Drew Brees in, like, just keep letting him throw it. Like, he throws runs. Drew Brees threw runs maybe better than any quarterback play the game.
But hello, Tushy. Apparently the other one's a different site. Apparently just Tushy's a different site. Apparently.
HelloTushy.com/GPS. HelloTushy.com/GPS. Oh boy, there you go. There you go. I'm pretty sure I read it right.
I think it's just the link. Use the link. We can use the link. Hello. There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was just saying, Peyton. I think like he just asked. He thinks Bo Nix can do all the things Drew Brees can.
Sure.
But he's not there yet. And this was just a rough week, and I liked Cortland Sutton after the game defending Bo Nix, and he was defending him against people in the stadium, yelling and talking shit during the game. He's like, this is a guy just a week ago, everybody's like putting him into the Rookie of the Year conversation, how he saved the team. He's like, he had a rough stretch here. I want to see, like, support behind this quarterback. We believe in this guy, and I love that answer from Sutton because we've seen Bo Nix stick up for his teammates, and that was the thing when Russ was here. Like, nobody's sticking up for him, nobody defending him, and it's a different locker room, it's a different team chemistry that the Broncos have, and I'm just enjoying it. And yeah, we are loving Nick Bonito, who is legit in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation.
He threw 5 touchdowns yesterday. But keep on that anti-Ravens crusade.
Yeah. I mean, his level of difficulty was low, but he did absolutely destroy the New York Giants, who they are so irrelevant right now.
Dude, they're awful.
Jets came out and got a win. The Giants.
Yeah, look at the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. Like, that was nice to see. Yeah, and it was funny, too, because like, oh, the Jets bring back Aaron Rodgers.
I'm back. I talked to my friend I took the trip with yesterday.
Bringing him back after that.
Hello, Bo there,
I'll
guy.
be back for a few minutes.
Bo guy. It's okay, you're just in time for another nether enter. What shall we find in this nether? Ooh.
Anyway.
Ooh. Bo guy. Bo guy. When I get back to the PC setup, should I run 1.18 RSG for PB
Will Sauce die
and
in
to
the
try to
fortress?
beat you
Place your
and
bets
to try
now.
to get sub 15
Selling
and all
bets
that
for
type
$2
shit?
or €1.75 or £1.50.
Should I do that, Bo guy?
Here we go.
$718 on the Z is crazy.
You play what you like, pick what's popular.
What's popular? I will probably try to get PB and RSG. It's been a long time. Imagine Sauce being sub bowler guy for the first time since 2021. The world if. Wait, that's just like open? Oh, that's funny. The universe if.
The world if Joe Biden RSGWR.
Yeah, actually true.
How is Joe Biden?
Joe Biden is okay. Joe Biden is chilling. Joe Biden is spending winter break in Joe Biden's house. There will be no Joe Biden streams or anything like that.
The answer was no. 0% guessed this answer.
You know, after he lost the election, Joe Biden is kind of like, you know, it's just been really hard on him, you know? Because he's probably not going to be alive for the next time he can run for office. So, you know, it's just really sad. Oh, wait, never mind. I totally forgot. I voted for Joe Biden above Kamala
Wait,
Harris.
Joe Biden stayed in the election?
Well, I voted for Joe Biden.
I knew it.
Did you not vote for Joe Biden?
What is Joe Biden's opinion on Chase Oliver?
I have no idea who that is, and I don't think Joe Biden does either.
Okay, what is Joe Biden's opinion on Jill Stein?
Oh. Joe Biden does not like Jill Stein because Jill Stein almost ran for president. Well, did run for president above him. Nine pearls.
I knew it. Jill Stein dropped out of the election to endorse Joe Biden. I knew it as well.
You say I will as well? You'll drop out of the election? Wait, Bowler, do you remember my home portal codes? I have no idea. Just fucking two more pearls, dude. Can I just get two more fucking pearls? probably like 0 0 some shit.
Minus 120 42 3.
Is that real or are you lying? Almost just chucked a pearl. Oh wow, that was actually correct. Thank you, Joeler guy. Oh.
Play. It's just nice to see, and it was funny too because after his performance yesterday, there were some folks in the chat. They're like, "Oh, do the Jets bring back Aaron Rodgers?"
Now.
And I was like, "Man, it's against Mac Jones."
Will he do a one
For
cycle?
$200.
Will Sauce do a Steve?
Buy no $1 75 return.
Is it negative 700. Oh no, it's like 7. I'll just go 700, 600.
The answer was no. 100% guessed this answer.
Why is it a Y90 dig down, man? That's so annoying. Wow, I found the spawner. I did preemptive.
Hello sauce.
Hello.
And the Jaguars, I don't know if we're bringing him back after
Maybe
that.
they'll
It
win.
depends on where he wants to go. He wants to play. It's just disappointment. But hey, a little less disappointing for the Jets today. Definitely not the day. Oh, hello. Yes, hello.
Hello, Tushy.
Real quick too, I just want to bounce back to that Bills-Lions game because
Oh, yeah.
Josh Allen's stat line is crazy. 23 for 34, 362 yards, was not sacked once, had 2 touchdowns, also had 2 rushing touchdowns and 68 yards on the ground. And also, real quick, talk about that defense of the Lions. You could see the impact due to the lack of pass rush because Josh Allen, there was times where he had all day. He had all the room to maneuver in the pocket and in the
Did you
backfield.
see my
And I think
message
that
on
made a
Discord
significant
about playing
difference.
the limited
But
time
holy-
server for the new Cape? Could be fun.
Yeah, that does sound fun. I'm down.
Crap, Jared Goff. 38 for
I am
59.
available all
So
week,
he threw the
whenever
ball
you
over 40
can.
times against the Packers. Now he threw the ball.
Yeah, basically the same. I think.
94 yards.
I'm off. I got back yesterday. Or not yesterday. No, I got back the day before
They
yesterday.
definitely can hang with any team. But once again, and this happened against the Packers too, there was no run game whatsoever. Now here, they went down pretty early. They were down 14-0, so they had to just throw the ball more. So that kind of makes a lot more sense. But it goes back to like the kind of game the Lions want to play. They want to be able to grind people down and have like Montgomery and Gibbs lead that charge, and Jared Goff only throws the ball 20 times. He obviously can throw it 60 times and find success, but at the same time, it's not the usual winning formula for this Detroit team.
No, they did throw a touchdown to Dan Skipper, so that was pretty cool. Like to see a Dan Skipper touchdown. I didn't get to watch a lot of this game in terms of the way I want to, but I did have it on during the Broncos game, and I was going back to it quite a bit, and I was like, this is very divisive for me, because being such a passionate Broncos fan, a game that was really important for the Broncos, where, they win and they're basically guaranteed a playoff spot. And I was still drawn by the matchup that was Bills-Lions. Like, I was still shifting my attention to that game at moments during the Broncos game. And I would have never done that before. Then it's one, because I want to see good things for both of those teams. But two, it's just such a matchup. Yeah. And, I mean, I just don't know how you stop Josh Allen at this point. And they beat the Chiefs, and now they beat the Lions. So the Bills have the track record to show they can outplay the best teams. Now, if the Lions defense was healthy, who the fuck knows who the Lions are right now? Yeah. That's a what if, and it feels like it's going to be the thing that takes a Super Bowl out of their paws. But
so here's the thing too, right? So I just want to pull this up. Like, this is the amount of injury, and there's some big names that are on that list, obviously, and it's brutal. But I think there's a lot of.
I never leave the house.
I think there's a lot of doom and gloom, or at least there was some doom and gloom with the Lions fan base yesterday. Because one, it's been a while since they lost a game this season. One, and two, I think looking at the outlook and going like, oh man, like our defense allowed that. Like, the defense did not look good yesterday. They just weren't good.
Yeah.
You're also going up against one of, if not the best team in the league, with the Buffalo Bills, right? Like, that's
one of the best offensive lines too. I think that's one thing we haven't talked a lot about the Bills. Josh Allen, no sacks. He said, right? No sacks. I think it's like 2 games in a row without a sack. Like, he's got the most time he's ever had to throw.
But like, the Bills are a great football team, and someone just mentioned too, right? There was even some complaints about the Bills. That was like 3 out of the 5 playoff teams. They allowed 35 plus points. Again, I cannot say this more clearly. There are no perfect teams in the NFL this season. There are none. I'm not talking about record. Well, got 2, but I'm not talking about record. I'm talking about play. It's literally week to week. Look at the Buffalo Bills, who lost to the Rams last week, right? Lost to the Rams, who the Rams they didn't score a freaking touchdown on Thursday. Again, divisional games have been crazy. Some of these matchups have been nuts. And at the end of the day, the Lions have to take down folks in the NFC. And I think that they have proven that they can go toe-to-toe, even with a battered defense, with anybody in the NFC. I know everybody wants to see the Lions-Eagles, which I think would be a phenomenal football game. But I don't think that there is a need for doom or gloom, because you're talking about the Eagles, the Lions, Packers. I think can hang with anybody. Vikings might be in that competition. We'll see how they play tonight against the Bears, because that's a divisional game. You never know. That was crazy before. Those are like teams in the NFC. You're like, okay, they go toe to toe with anybody. Hell, look at the Buccaneers, man. The Buccaneers, they struggled with the Panthers going into overtime, and then they obliterated one of the best defenses in football. So it's just about, can you string enough wins together in the postseason to get to the Super Bowl? And I think the Lions, even after are still one of those teams. So the Eagles are one of those teams. You know, obviously they had a dominant win yesterday. But it's the same exact thing with the AFC. The Bills haven't looked perfect all year. Josh Allen's on a tear right now. He's looking really, really good. The Chiefs, they are beating up to hell. We'll see what happens with Patrick Mahomes, but you can't count them out. Right? Like
they already won a Super Bowl with a high ankle sprain. That is completely irrelevant to me.
Exactly. So, yeah, I don't know if we're staring at an Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl.
I tweeted that last night. I was like, Bills Lions, Super Bowl we deserve, but we're gonna get fucking Eagles Chiefs again, aren't we?
We'll get Eagles Chiefs again. I just don't. I'm bored of the matchup.
But I'm bored of the matchup. I think the Eagles defense will actually be better suited to defend Patrick Mahomes, because Fangio coached against Mahomes for 3 years here in Denver, and even though the Broncos kept losing those fucking games, like, he's coaching those defenses to be competitive. You're right, because I think once the playoffs finally start, any team can win or lose at this point. And I think, honestly, the Bills are the most likely team to bet on to not lose at the moment. The Steelers can win. They can beat any team, and they can lose to any team. Yeah. We've seen the Ravens destroy teams and then lose inexplicably. If the fucking Cincinnati Bengals somehow sneak into the playoffs, they're at 6% now, they can beat any team.
I think I literally said this on stream. I was like, if you give me this wild card matchup right now, Broncos Chiefs, I think there's a good chance the Broncos win that game. And it's not just because how close that game was before, but that, if any, that's divisional games this year. They are the most unpredictable. They are. I mean, the Browns, they beat the Steelers before, and the Steelers, you know what I mean? It just goes back and forth. So
I do not
I
keep
think
up with news at all.
Like you look at the Bears, and they went toe to toe with the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions. They could have won.
Average 0 pearls from 9.5 gold blocks,
5 yards in
man.
the first half against
0
another team who didn't score a
pearls.
touchdown on Thursday. Like, that's divisional games. And I feel like if you see those matchups this year, especially, oh boy, you can blow the doors out. Like, if the Eagles play the Commanders in the playoffs, I don't know. We're going to see what that matchup looks like next week. But, dude, I think it's anybody's ball game when it gets to the postseason, which is why it makes it so exciting.
Yeah.
Tough ones.
The Broncos have scored 5 defensive touchdowns this season, which I saw Will tweet, like, that ties him with the 2015 Broncos in defensive touchdowns. And I'm really getting nitpicky here. Going back to the early part of the season, I believe Denver had 2 defensive plays that were blown dead that should not have been blown dead, that would have been touched.
I see the what? The Discord Minecraft thing? I think so. I think I accepted the quest or whatever, if that's what you're talking about. I just don't even know exactly how to do it though.
touchdowns. So while our offense is dicey at times with our rookie QB, it's because our defense is scoring. And when you have an opportunistic defense, that's what keeps you in games. And they have the most opportunistic defense, I think, like in the AFC. The Commanders,
There is a Minecraft clone
Jaden
browser
Daniels
game
played
that has received
a
official
really nice
Discord
game.
integration.
And
That's
there you
funny.
go. Hell yeah, Scott Hansen, grab your bonitas. Jaden Daniels basically ensured he's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, I think.
Yeah, nice game.
But the Commanders, once Jake Hayner was benched, Spencer Rattler came in. He was playing a little bit
Saints
better,
almost won that game.
and they almost won because the officials stopped the clock instead of letting it run. So they scored a touchdown because this clock stopped for the Saints.
Not yet.
Luckily, the Commanders defended the 2-point play, and I've seen the Commanders
Would be funny
prevent
if
the
not
Broncos
for
from
the
winning
AI
by defending a
Minecraft from a
2-point
couple
play.
months
Yeah.
ago.
But damn, like if the Saints say win that game
Oh, it would have been a
because of that,
Yeah.
today we would have been talking for 30 minutes about the officials screwing the Commanders in that game. But you know, they're a fun team.
It's why it's always interesting too. Like, there's always this assumption of like malice by the refs. They're like, oh, they're trying to get this team to win. Nobody in their right mind is trying to get the New Orleans Saints to win. It's just pure incompetence. And I think that like to have that mistake, because I saw the pool report afterwards. Like, yeah, dude, like they just messed up. And it thank God the Saints did not win that game, because like you said, like it would have been really bad.
nuts.
It would have been terrible, especially for the Commanders who are vying for a playoff spot as well. So, hey, let's go, Bill. Let's go, Bill.
Oh, hell yeah, Bill. What blow? What blow? No, the Chiefs' luck has not run out.
Yay, I
Nick
get to
Bolton
dig
had
for
one
the
of the
Stranglehold.
luckiest, weirdest interceptions I've ever seen in that game for Kansas City. They still got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about Mahomes' injury at all.
One time, Panthers been playing better. I believe in you. And then, Cooper Rush, 18 for 29, 214 yards, 3 touchdowns, only sacked 1 time. Rico Dowdle, who's been having he's put together a nice string of games, dude. 25 for 149. Like, he's had over 100 yards, I think it was since Thanksgiving, right? Because he's had that.
Yeah, that was their first 100-yard game. And first 20-yard rush in that game.
Bryce Young, 19 for 28, 219, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, sacked 6 times.
Yuck.
It was a rough game for Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers. And again, shout out to the Cowboys for getting that win. They're now sitting at 6-8, which is honestly hysterical, because like I think they're going to play themselves out of a potential good draft pick and still fail to make the postseason. But dude, Panthers. I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, but did not happen yesterday.
Yeah.
And
They look like the Panthers. It's all right. It's probably better for them in the long run, but would like to see them, lose on the final drive like they've been doing every week prior.
yes, 100%.
I like maybe a little bit of the false hope it's giving Cowboys fans today too. That's nice. Maybe Mike McCarthy just saved his job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bryce had a bad game again. And that's the thing, like, it's going to happen.
Sure.
You can be excited about Bryce Young still. And I'm dealing with the same thing with Bo Nix. Like, I didn't love the game from Nix. But, when we had Marvin Mims get a big return, and, we needed good field position. And Bo Nix throws a touchdown to Nate Atkins. So, when the pressure's on, Nix is fine.
Yeah, Perney
We'll
got
see if Bryce Young is the same. Bear down. Ooh, I got a 50.
Yeah, 50.
I got a 50. Let's see here.
Blue and orange
Blue and orange teams. Unlike those other teams that can't understand complementary colors. Looking at you, Tom, and please let this biddy go towards Carmi's college fund. Hey, she's going to know about the color wheel before any kid in her class. Complementary, monochromatic, analogous. I know all of the color schemes.
You're doing great, buddy.
I've really enjoyed making love to your ears. I think that you have beautiful ears. They fit very nicely. So I would say it'd be an erotic.
We've come a long way.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I know. Hey, potentially making a postseason appearance. We got 2 Monday night games tonight. For those who wish that they did not have eyes, you got the Falcons versus the Raiders, which woof, that's going to be.
Hey, Falcons are gonna win. If Kirk Cousins has got to get ankle surgery now,
Yeah, which sucks, man.
then Atlanta, you got to start Penix. You got to burn it to the ground, Atlanta.
Dude, that's a great question. Eagles versus Bills. That'd be so good. Yeah, I think the Bills defense might struggle against. Again, it depends on the run game, right? If they're able to establish Saquon, or like, I think that the Eagles might be able to take that. But that'd be a really good game. That'd be a really, really fun game. Dude, that Super Bowl, like if we're gonna see the Eagles, like I'd rather them go up against the Bills because I think that would just be a really fun matchup.
I think the Bills have an easier way to win that game, and that's if they can score, say 10 or 14 points early on Philly, and force Philly to go away from Saquon Barkley, just like we watched them do it to Detroit, and they got away from running with Gibbs and Montgomery. That's how Buffalo could win and sort of control that game. But I think in 90% of the scenarios, that's just that's an ugly dogfight of a football game. That would be a good Super Bowl, though. Bills Eagles. I would accept that in my heart.
It'd be good. Running back or tight end for the Broncos.
I think they should go.
It's true, bro. It's true.
Another offensive lineman.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's got to be the right running back. Denver needs a running back that is like Alvin Kamara, a great running back and a great running back catching passes. You need a guy who can take, a quick pass where there's not anything there and actually turn it into a big gain. And we kind of got flashes of that with Jaleel McLaughlin, but we need a true, workhorse, dual threat running back type guy. Not just a guy you hand off to 25 times, but a guy with 15 carries and 10 receptions in every game. I think that's what they need. I don't know if Sean Payton will ever commit to actually just running the football. So
that's fair. That's fair. Oh, yeah,
in front of his ex.
Will Levis, man.
Wait, his ex was watching? Who's his ex?
I have no. I do not know enough. Apparently, yeah. Will Levis got benched in front of his ex-girlfriend, Gia Duddy. I don't know who that is. So there you go. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. Oh boy. Well, it wasn't a great day. I know exactly, Andrew. Exactly. Chargers didn't even charge themselves, man. They beat down those Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ryan, we'll all be watching together, waiting for it to crash. The other game, which is the earlier game tonight for the doubleheader, is Chicago.
I don't think it's going to crash, Ryan. I don't think it's going to crash.
Cole, is there a gateway? Sure. I mean, they basically got to lose all of their games, and then the Vikings and Lions are playing each other the last week. Yeah. So, yeah, I think the Lions would have to lose that game for the Packers to have a shot. I kind of have given up on the division because I just want the Packers to make the postseason. So then it's just about seeding after that point. So, like I said, they can clinch, I think, next week if they would beat the Saints. So,
yeah. And the way the Packers are playing, they're built to win on the road right now.
Yep. So, again, they got to get healthy, get Jair Alexander back, get Bullard back. That's going to help with that secondary. If that pass rush can – I know they looked really good last night against a bad offensive line, but they've been getting better before that, and that's what's getting exciting. Yeah, I mean, listen, Lions fans should be happy, in terms of, your defense getting decimated, and that could wind up costing you in the postseason. But, I mean, you still have, the number one seed in your sights, which might give you another week and some home field advantage, which is much needed. And again, anybody can beat anybody in this postseason. So Jalen gets to finish the story. You see that Chicago-Minnesota game? I think Minnesota being at home, that game's not going to be as close as it was when it was in Chicago. I
What
have
the fuck?
Minnesota winning, and I have Atlanta winning tonight.
Yeah, Minnesota should win. I had an idea. I think the NFL should allow the Detroit Lions to hold their draft right now.
Stupid
Right?
track.
The Lions should be allowed to draft right now, and they got to be kind of honest. Like they can't just, with pick, say, what is it, like 30? They can't just take the best defensive player. They got to pick a guy who would probably be available around 30. But they get to draft now, and they get to bring in their rookies now and play them on defense. I think that's what the NFL should do for Detroit.
There was a whole lot of "Go Pack Go" chants in Lumen Field last night, so.
Yeah. My, how the 12th man has fallen. Where you at, Seattle?
Listen, I've been saying this at the Packers home games because, like, when the Lions come to town, they've been dominating the stands, so it was nice to, be on the other end of that for once. But
Oh, wait. Did I?
yeah, dude, it was scary. Yeah, Dubose. I'm so happy he is okay, man, because that was a scary hit. So, what are you looking at?
Remember when I put the Rams ahead of the Seahawks? Boy, do I look smart now.
Put the Vikings in front of the Bills.
Yeah, the Bills just lost to the Rams, though.
That's fair. Moss, he underwent surgery. So he came out with that statement a few days ago that he underwent surgery.
I think he's talking about Riley Moss. You're thinking of Randy Moss.
Sorry.
In Denver, our Moss is Riley Moss.
Sorry.
Man.
Sorry.
Randy Moss, he is battling, it is liver cancer, right?
Yeah, it was like in his the ducts and stuff, right? Bile
Yeah,
ducts.
something.
I think you were talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had surgery, which is good. He got released from the hospital. That's good. So yeah, that's Riley. I don't know though. Sorry,
Riley, I don't think he's going to play Thursday. I wouldn't imagine, but
Stats.
I think after that 10 days rest, Riley will be all right. And honestly, a team you can afford to be without maybe one of your corners, I think, is the Chargers. We just got to double team Ladd McConkey, and the Chargers game will be very nice.
Technically speaking, Lamar Jackson is virtually having a better season than his two MVP campaigns. 275 for 404, so 68.1%. Over 3,500 passing yards, 743 rushing yards, 37 total TDs, 3 interceptions, 120.7 passer rating.
Yeah.
I know that Josh Allen has dominated that conversation over these past couple weeks, which it makes sense. The guy had 6 touchdowns, before, and it was amazing. Yesterday, Lamar's still also having a very good season. Yes, had 5 touchdowns against the decimated Giants. But, yeah, still, and that's how they're going to win, man. It's going to be Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry because it ain't going to be their defense. So, yeah. Ravens, I can see the Ravens going far in the postseason, and I can see the Ravens getting bounced in the first round if they play a division rival. I literally could see either or.
No, they're a wild card. All these playoff teams are wild cards in that we don't know them.
Wild card. Give me Bills Ravens.
getting it because Josh Allen's been, I think, more specifically valuable to the success of his team. It's kind of a fair trade-off. But yeah, Lamar he has played out of his mind.
Go Sam Darnold too. If you are. I go Sam Darnold over Cooper Rush. But I don't like either of them on the Titans, to be honest with you. But that's it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Bernie, what do you got coming out today, Rosa?
You can go check out the Broncos Colts recap. What did I call that? The new worst mistake ever. And thank you again, Mr. Jonathan Taylor. I will be sending you a Christmas card, my friend.
There you go. Oh, dude, legit. Eagles. The Eagles can beat any team. You know, they're another team. I don't think that they'll be like a first round exit, but they're a team that I think they can lose. But they have been looking real good. Gotta give them all. Bengals, whatever works, man. Whatever works.
Yeah, I think the Bengals will be in the championship.
The Bengals?
Sorry, the Eagles.
The Beagles. Beagles. That Bucks and Packers divisional round NFC championship. I'd be fine with either, except for the Packers being the Bucks. Take that.
There you go.
Take that. So will not be too bad.
But that's like 2 years from now.
Yeah, it
I
might
want
be.
Derrick Henry this offseason. We should have went for Saquon.
Let's go! Mike